This is Ryan and Michelle, and welcome to the Celebrate MarriageCast 5-Minute Friday.
Happy Friday, and welcome to our show. We're so glad you're joining us today on the Celebrate MarriageCast, and our 5-Minute Friday is all about a short and sweet actionable item for you to do over the weekend to grow your marriage. So we have a special guest. Welcome back to the show, Tony Bohr with Sioux Empire Christian Counseling. Hi, Tony.
Hello. Thanks for having me back again.
Happy Friday, guys.
Yes.
Happy Friday. Tony, we had a great episode on Tuesday talking about faith in marriage and what role that plays. It was a great deep dive, and you have an assignment for our listeners this weekend.
Therapists, we love giving out homework and assignments to help you grow. And we talked a lot about faith and the role that it plays in your marriage, the good, and how it's hard if you're not on the same page with your faith. So the homework assignment is be comfortable and start talking about your faith. If your spouse doesn't know your whole faith and your testimony, share that with each other. And then share it with your kids, right? Let them know why this faith is important. Look for those opportunities. Sometimes they come with, why do we have to go to church? Yep, well, we have to go. And no, sit them down and goes like, actually, this is why we go to church. Let's make it a little bigger than I got to teach Sunday school, so we got to go. It's like, no, make it bigger, right?
Yeah.
So take that time. Be comfortable. The more you talk about these tricky, hard things, the easier it becomes. So you should be able to really talk about your testimony, one, with your spouse. Mm-hmm. That should be easy because that's who you are. Your spouse should know you the best. You should be able to share those things. And then with your kids, teach them how to get comfortable in sharing. It shouldn't be a tricky, hard thing. It should be easy.
Yeah, I love that. I mean, our testimony is the most powerful thing that we have, right? For sharing the gospel. It's a changed life, having an opportunity to change another life. And I just think about how powerful that could be for, like you said, your spouse to know the full story, but also your children. So then it makes their faith, stronger, and it makes it come alive. It's not just, somewhere we're going and, just reading. It's alive and present. Like the gospel is alive, and it, lives are being changed today. And I think, Ryan, we've shared our story about how, and my story and yours, about how broken we each were and how Jesus changed us. We've shared that many times and with our kids. And I don't know if Thomas knows like the fullness of it, but you can let them know at an age-appropriate level.
Yeah.
But then really how it set the foundation for our marriage. And we've been very open about that. And what's been cool is that it's actually, I think, not that this is the whole reason why, but I have seen our daughter date her now fiance in a very God-honoring manner. And I feel like this has been years of us sharing how we had our life group. I mean, she knows the story. We had our life group and we went and they held us accountable, and, God changed us and how we dated. And it's just cool to see that play out in her life now. Yeah. So I think that's been a powerful thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think of knowing the why, right? Like, you can say, kids, we're going to church, which is fine, but like, why are we going? And when they know that, I feel like it's a bigger connection then. Mm-hmm. And I think it's important to share why, what has God done in your life? What's changed in your life that they can attach that and be like, oh, okay, wow, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And I like what you said about an age-appropriate thing, because it lays the groundwork of you're not going to do it once, right? When you share your testimony and you share it to a 5-year-old, you're going to say certain things. When you share it to a 15-year-old, you're going to share different pieces of it. When you share it to a 20-year-old or a 30-year-old, there's different pieces, right? And so
Sure.
I want you to kind of think about it. I like that, because it's never just a one-time conversation, right? It's like, no, here's more to the story. Here's the deeper pieces. Here's that other piece. Mm-hmm. And so it's this ongoing, and it's not just a one and done kind of a thing.
Yeah. And then it's giving them a bit of faith until they're able to own their own. It's like, okay, I see that. And, someday they'll, as they get older, they'll continue to strengthen their own. But I think those are important things. So great assignment, Tony. Yeah. Do you just want to restate that really quick for our listeners?
Your homework assignment is take a little time, tell your spouse about your testimony, ask your spouse about their testimony, and then start sharing it with your kids. Why is faith important to you? Why does that matter? Why are you guys going to church? Why are we serving God? How does that impact your life? So go share that, practice, get more comfortable at it so you can do it more often.
Love it.
Any other thoughts, Ryan?
Oh, that's great.
All right. You guys, thanks for joining us today. We hope you have a great weekend, and we want you to know that you're always invited to join us at Celebrate.church, either in person or online. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.